already off it. So, okay. So what they are implying is that most registered member of the GTPS
Yes.
are in doubt of getting their results if
Okay.
they are not able to develop beyond their two registered people. And we always assure them that once they are able to put their two registered distributor in place, we will make a follow-up and give their prospects necessary encouragement. But their doubt is the possibility of getting return of their investments over that period of 10 weeks, or even in a period of 3 months. So we are still giving them the assurance, but I want, as a management represent edge, if you can give a reassurance on this, so that we can be able to give them all this comfort and be able to have it so.
Okay. Okay. This seminar is going to be a twofold seminar. Okay. I am filling in the area
Okay.
of the technicalities. Okay. In case of any question
Okay.
relating to the use of your portal in promoting your business, either from any technical issues that you may be having with respect to the online solution. However, the Eagle of Eagles herself, Madam Christiana Chukwujeku, will be coming on board shortly. Okay, and she's going to tackle that question. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. So now
Okay.
let me use this opportunity to also teach you guys on another thing. You can actually send a chat in. You can send a question, and if you look below your page, you will see chat. Okay, below your page, your contact menu, you will see chat icon. You can actually send a chat to everybody. Just post your chat there to everyone. Okay, you see to
Okay.
everyone. Post your
Okay.
chat there so that when she comes in, she will see your questions
Okay.
and she will take some other Mr. Okpadunu. Please post that question again there so that when she comes in and
Okay.
sees it, she'll be able to tackle that question.
Okay, sir.
Now, apart from that, do
Okay,
you have
sir.
any question related to the use of your system, to the use of the portal?
To the youth of the portal, what question have been asked is, well, I've observed that recently the online aspect have not been inaugurated. And I do believe it is after it's been inaugurated, you can be able to carry out the advertisement and other things. But if there's any
Mhm.
development, I will wish to be informed.
But you can use the app now to register new members, right?
So I've not been guided on it.
So that is an important question, how to be guided, right?
Yes, sir.
So good. So we're going to do that today.
Okay, sir.
All right then. Any other question by anybody? Any other question you would like to know or you would like to ask about GCPS? Okay. Sorry. All right. So if we do not have any other question, so we'll use this opportunity again to do a refresher course for the benefit of those who have not started using their platform to do registration or to submit payments. Okay, we are still having observation that some people may be having challenges in their use of their platform to be able to do what they need to do. So some of them still call to the office. Okay, help me do this, help me do that. While it is encouraging that you please call the office whenever you have challenges, there are some that you can actually solve yourself. Okay, please accept the ones that you may not be able to resolve yourself, then you may do well to call the office. Okay, so we are going to do okay. All right, so I'll be sharing my screen now, and from then on, we'll be taking. So I know some of you here have taken part in that training. Some of you have taken part in the previous training that was held. Okay, on how to, so just take this more as a refresher course. So because of that, we'll not be dwelling too much on it. Okay, I think I have a video on that. Let me see if I have a video I can just share. Now, this is a video that will show you how to submit payments. This is a video that will show you how to submit your payment. After you have registered a member, it is very, very important that you submit the payment. You submit payment for that member, okay? Because if you don't submit the payment, we will not be able to confirm the distance. Someone's audio is, please, as you're coming in, mute yourself. Okay. So happy viewing. Good. Now, if you want to add payment, okay, if you want to add payment, now let us say we've registered Nemeka, we've also registered Ezeka for 0017 and 18. So first thing, take note, automatically the system selects this field, select your bank transfer. If you did not go to the bank and deposit over the counter and collect a teller that contains a teller number, don't use bank transfer. Bank transfer is only for payments with teller number or a reference ID. Okay. If you know you did a transfer from your phone or from your computer, go to internet transfer or mobile transfer or USSD. So I'm going to show you that, because if you do bank transfer, and let's say you say 123417, it's not going to show the name because I've not activated the script for this one. But you just say 7, see, and you leave it as none. And you say Zenith 29 Nemeka. See what you will get. Please provide teller for this payment type. Do you see? Some people, I've noticed there are some members, the moment they click and they see this colored panel, they just assume it has gone. They don't read the message.
Okay.
And they call me to tell me, I did it, I've done it like 10 times. The thing will show that the page will load. But I did not see it. But they failed to read the information. You can see the instruction here says, please provide teller for this payment type. So what do? We change the payment type to internet transfer or mobile transfer, anyone you want to do.
Okay.
Please, someone is calling me. Let me see. Maybe the person is having challenge. Hello. Good evening, madam. Okay, if it's not related to GTPS, I'm conducting a training at the moment. So maybe you can give me like another 15 minutes and call me back. Thank you very much. All right. So you come down here, you enter the amount.
Okay.
You leave the teller as none. Select the bank you made the transfer to. Select the payment date, and please, you must put a depositor. Now, for those who pay through the bank, mobile transfer, internet transfer, put the name of the account holder that you're paying from. Let us say Nemeka is paying through, let us say I'm the one paying for Nemeka. Okay? You don't put in Nemeka as a depositor name. You put Josiah. Because it is the name of the account holder
that will reflect.
We will see that will reflect exactly in the bank's portal. Okay? We don't need Nemeka because already this ID would give us the name of the person that owns it. Do you understand? So at this point, you just click add member payment. And you see, always read the information. Payment submitted for confirmation successful. If it is not successful, there's also going to be what? An information. At this point, you are done.
Okay.
At this point, the button has been sent to us. Okay, it's no longer in your hand. Okay, it has been sent now to or passed down to us. Okay.
Yeah.
We will now take it up from here. So the member just need to start waiting for activation, confirmation. Upon confirmation, okay.
Yeah.
The person's account will now be activated, and the person can now have access to his back office. That is it.
Okay.
So it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Big Joe. Well done.
Thank you.
So,
when did you come in? How much did you take? Because I tried calling you.
Oh, I wasn't with my phone. Sorry
all
for
the numbers
that.
were just switched off. Which one did you get?
Sorry. Yes, I
met
when you were
payment?
trying to explain to add member.
Oh,
so my question now is, after you must have made payment for your downline, or maybe your downline make a payment by themselves, two things are involved. You add them as a member, then you do the add payment too, right?
Yes, you exactly the way I just showed you guys.
Okay, so I have to add the person as a member
first.
Then I will now do the payment process too.
Yes, you now submit the payment details.
After the person must have paid.
Yes, after, of course, because it is the details of the payment that you are submitting to us.
Okay.
If you don't submit the payment details, that person's account will never be activated.
Okay.
It is very important. Some persons, have made payment, sent the proof of payment to the account officer, and assume that he has completed the whole process or completed the whole leg.
Yeah.
You understand? If you don't submit the payment details online against that member's name, we cannot activate the person's account.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is very important you submit the payment details and also let them know that they have to submit the payment details.
Then another question.
Okay.
The issue of spillover. I noticed that it is a system, as in you choose, maybe it is left or right you want the person to be.
Exactly.
What if you want the person to be on a particular downline? Can you determine that?
You just go direct. Yes, you go direct. You just enter that particular person's downline's ID. The particular person's sponsor ID, you just enter it directly on this field. If you look at this field, it says sponsor or spillover owner ID.
Okay.
Let us assume now that I am the upline, you are my downline, Into BC is another downline. You know, my leg is complete now. I have a balanced first generation, right?
Yes.
Now, if I want to do a spillover, okay, I can just simply say, okay, I want to do a spillover. You know, the essence of spillover means that it is my own, it is my registration.
Okay.
It does not belong to my downline. It does not belong to you. It does not belong to
okay.
to Ndemeka. It is my own downline. Okay? But because I am only allowed to have 2 downlines, okay, so that means I have to place the person under you, under one of you. Okay, so there is no particular preference. So I just say, okay, system, put the person under this person. Okay, but I want to build up this leg, the left hand side. Let us assume Nemeka is my left hand side and you are my right hand side, and I want to build up my left hand side. Okay, I can just say, computer, select build up my left hand side. So after I put my ID, for instance, let me go with this again. After I do this, I can just select the left hand side or the right hand side. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Once again, okay, this is a dummy site. These are offline. So all of these are just dummy figures imputed just to allow for these training purposes. Okay. So once you just select either the left hand side or the right hand side, what happens? The system automatically combs through the downlines of the left hand side and find the next available slot and places that registration there to balance that level out. Do you understand?
I understand that.
Good, because it is your. But let us assume now that I want to place this registration under a direct person. Let's say we have registered 17 and 18 now. Okay, in Nemeka, I can just let's say I want to put the next person under Nemeka into BC. Okay, I'll just come here and I'll type Nemeka into BC.
Okay.
And you can see the message it's giving me here. This member will be registered as your first downline and shall be at your left-hand side. Thank you. You see? So now I'm placing this person directly under Nemeka Ndubisi. In this case, the system views Nemeka Ndubisi as the owner
of the downline.
Of this downline. So which means that the sponsor bonus goes to Nemeka Ndubisi.
That's where my question is.
But if you do spillover, but in the case of spillover, the sponsor bonus comes to you, the owner.
Okay.
Irrespective of wherever that member will be placed. Do you understand? The sponsor bonus comes to you.
So my question comes just now. That if I want the spillover bonus to be attached to me, my ID number should be there.
Your
instead
ID number
of
should
another
be there. Exactly. If you want the sponsor number to be your
that's where my question is.
If you want the sponsor bonus or the sponsor commission to be for you, your own ID will be, it's your ID that you will place here as the sponsor.
So which means that
whenever you place your ID, whenever you place your ID, you will always have this. This field will automatically pop up and ask you which side you want to put it there. Do you understand?
So which means that if you want to claim the sponsorship bonus, you cannot determine which under the person will be.
Very correct. So you
For
choose
example,
one.
maybe someone is
You cannot. You have to choose one. Is either you choose sponsor bonus and allow the computer to automatically pick the person.
All right. So that I let go of the sponsorship bonus and determine where I want it to be.
Exactly. But if you actually want to determine where to place yourself, the computer will not pay you that sponsorship bonus. So if the computer is going to, if you want the computer to work for you, the computer will pay you sponsorship bonus for allowing him to work for you, so to speak, anyway. For allowing me to do work for you. Okay, fine, I'll pay you the sponsorship bonus. Don't allow me go fix the person anywhere. So with that, it is fair because the system is not partial. is logic. The program is going to logically look for the next person to put the place, the next available slot to place that registration fairly. But you know, you're taking fairness away when you have to personally choose where you want to place the person. Which means you are indirectly telling the system that I want the sponsor bonus or the sponsor commission to go to this person. This is the person's owner. I want this person to now be the owner of this ID.
Yeah.
The computer will now pay the person that sponsor bonus or the sponsor commission. Because you are relinquishing your rights over that person when you go directly. Sure, you understand? That's exactly what it means. When you make a direct registration, okay, the sponsor now becomes the sole rightful owner of that downline. But in the case where you are doing a spillover registration, the computer says that as well. The program says that you are the right owner of that and ensures that the sponsor commission comes to you.
Okay.
It's clear, right?
Then,
Okay.
yes, it's clear.
Very clear.
Sorry, the phone number, is it the phone number of the person registering doing this registration process, or the phone number of the person you are registering?
The phone number of the person you are registering, because it is the person's name that is here. The person's details are here. So it's the phone number of the person, because it's the person that would get the notification.
Okay.
So are we clear?
Yes.
If there be no other question, this is where I am going to end this. Tomorrow I am going to open up another session. The time I will also specify, I'll think of the time and open up another registration, another training session, because I did not start this recording on time. So I'm not sure I got the new member registration aspect, only the payment aspect. So for the benefit of that. So Jehovah's willing, I am going to, this video will be, since it's being recorded, it will be shared. I believe we all got some important tips on how to submit our payment details for registration of our downlines from that video, and also some other interesting tips or some challenges that you might be going through to help you decide which how to place your registration. 1 second. So from time to time, we will be making videos like this, short videos like this, and then be posting it, okay, for our own, for our use and our delight. So it is now time for us to now start our seminar proper. We have in our midst the presence of an honorable personnel and one of our foremost pioneers of the GTPS. No other person than our humble self, our most distinguished, the eagle of the eagles, who has experienced from the beginning to the end of the marketing plan of Green Life, with wealth of experience from network marketing with different companies before coming to aid in the establishment and the success of Green Life About Network. Now, she is also the foremost pioneer of this GTPS initiative. I like to call it an initiative because it has a vision and it has a purpose, okay? And the purpose is in multiple folds. One, to help our Green Life members to be able to find a platform that will be easier for them to promote their business. And not only to Green Life members, but with a vision to enable people in general to be able to have a platform where they can sell themselves, sell their skills, and at the end of the day, make returns. Okay, I will not be talking much. Allow me to please welcome the eagle of eagle herself, our most distinguished self, Madam Christiana Chukwujeko, who will now commence our first ever seminar on a virtual platform, GTPS platform. Ma, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, our IT manager. Green Life, best of the best. Best of the best.
One big family.
One big family,
multinational.
GTPS.
We are yet to succeed.
GTPS.
Okay, let me
success all the way.
Success all the way.
No, don't mute them. Don't mute them. Don't mute them. Don't mute them.
Okay.
Leave it. Leave it. I know they're responding. I know they're responding.
Okay.
Yeah. GTPS for sure success. GTPS success all the way. GTPS worldwide. I welcome all of you this platform. Mr. IT Manager, Mr. Josiah has introduced me, and some of you know me already. I'm not a new person in this platform. If you have not seen me face to face, you must be hearing my voice in some of the training platforms, especially on the Pioneers platform, GTPS. So I want to welcome you all once again and tell you congratulations if you have registered in GTPS, but if you have not joined, you can join us as earlier as possible, because the situation on ground now is not somebody will tell you that the scene of the world is changing. It's changing really fast. Few months ago, we were all locked up in a twinkle of an eye on plan. We didn't plan it, but we find ourselves locked up or locked down, no matter what they call it. We find ourselves at a place, be it in indoors, spending with our family by force, whether we like it or not. Some people will tell you, hey, I cannot stay in one place for 1 minute. All their body is movement, movement, movement. But when it happened, nobody told them to stay at one place. And recently, as I'm talking to you now, we all know what is happening in our state, Lagos State, and other states, which is protest. That if you love yourself, you will not mind of what you are going to get outside. You want to think of safety first. And that is why our management has, initially this training about GTPS today would have been done in the office. We sent message that it will be done in the office. But as at yesterday, when we saw those people that went out came and tell us their experience, we decided to have it on Zoom. So please, wherever you are, pay attention. You see, this online something is something that scares so many people. Even me, initially scares me. Yes, last week when I was doing a presentation on our platform, I told the people that I'm one of the people who refused to get ATM card, just because I was afraid. I prefer coming to stand on the queue in the bank and get my money over the counter. But before I know it, they said that if you don't have ATM, you want to cash your money over the counter, you are going to pay 100 naira. It was then that I went and got my ATM and I started using it. Since that time till now, there's nobody that have had my money through ATM, though it has been happening because when a new thing comes up, the people that want to use it negatively will also find a way out. But I thank God that even there is always a procedure that makes all these things to really, really be better. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Please, if you are hearing me, raise your hand. Let me be sure.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay. So, what is the plan? Why did Green Life go online? Yes, even though it is not now that the plan of GTPS started, but fortunately to us, it came at the right time. It has been long, about since 2017 and 18. the company has been planning to introduce this online business to us. Why? They think that it will be benefit us the more rather than being one-on-one marketing, trekking from one place to the other, moving from one place to the other, which is risk. There is nothing that doesn't have risk, So they were planning it. It's the system they're already using in China. It's the system they're already using in China. So when they informed me that they want to put it, I said, I have to be sure of it because our people are scared of online network, online business. And as far as it's not going to tamper with our already existing network, because I know what I myself has put in to develop my team in that multi-level marketing, and I know what you as a person has put in place. Because before somebody can get to step 5, you know how many people you must have talked to, maybe 100 and something persons, but you are getting only 4. And your people you register, it's not the more that you must register them immediately they start working. You have to do a lot of work to encourage them to do so. So we know what you have. Not to talk of when somebody have made level 6, TREP award winner, you know what it takes you. So we don't want anything that will tamper with our already existing multiple marketing in products. I was assured of that, and I have to look in and out of it and see that really it is not going to harm us, but it's going to improve us. It's going to make us to move further. It's going to make us to move faster, and also grab everything we want to grab in Green Life. There we go. We start planning it, and today we have it. It's called GTPS. Many people will ask, what is GTPS about? The real meaning of it. We have introduced it on our WhatsApp training. It is called GTPS, Treasure Pulse Solution. GTPS means Green Life Treasure Pulse Solution. That is to show you that it still have link with Green Life. I know IT manager must have handled so many other questions that people are asking about GTPS. So many people, and I know that you must have touched everything, most of the things I will tell you here, but let me also say it, because I know many people will not join at the same time. Now, for you to GTPS, what do you need to do? You have to pay 70,000 naira. This 70,000 naira is your, if you call it for mentorship, is good. If you call it for e-shop, is good, because but it's serving it's serving both for multiple income. It's serving both. It's a 3 package in one. So 70,000 will give you access to referral platform, access to e-shop platform, give you access to the investment platform. So it's even too small. Green Life, according to the company, they said that the registration, if we are to do it in dollar, what we'll be paying is $200. But because of we are third world country, uncivilized as they call it, the company subsidized the registration for us, just like they did on the products. Because if we are to be buying our products according to dollar, you know how much it will take. So if those who are talking against Green Life, when they talk, I ask them, if you times, maybe now dollar is getting to reaching about I think 4 something, 470. If you can times actual power that is 20 points with 470, you know how much it will take you, and you know how much the company has subsided for us. They subsided. English, you come on again. So I'm trying to put it in that way. So you know how much the company has reduced for us if they have to go by dollar. So please, I want you to grab this opportunity. So when you are paying 70,000, you are paying it in order to revolve to 70,000 to 3 million for you. We are not earning dollars. We are not doubling people's money. Not a man that tell you to pay money, they double it 3 times for you. And before you know it, they were not there because they cannot keep to their place. So Green Life says, if you pay this money, just take it as you have paid the registration fee for the online business, and that gives you access to the e-shop, that gives you access to the investment, that gives you access to the referral platform. So I'm going to talk more on the referral platform for those of you who are registered in Green Life business in GTPS. We all know that so many people will come here and ask me, how will I get that 3 million? How will I get that 3 million? I need that 3 million. Now, what will it take you to get 3 million? It is only by registering yourself and getting your 2 persons. How many people do I say you will get? Just 2 persons. Some people are going out there telling people that, it's not that 2 you are going to get. You are going to get up to 10 people. Somebody said told her that she will get 10 persons. Some will tell you you will get 50 persons. Well, if they tell you to get more than that, if they tell you if you can get, it's good for you. But it is not what companies say. What companies say is get your 2 person. From the time you start getting 2 person, even 1 person, company will start paying you dollar at different levels. So what do they pay you? As instant bonus when you register somebody, sponsoring bonus. The company will pay you $8. When they pay you $8, remember that person you register will come as your first generation. They will also pay you $2 again for sponsoring 1 person. That will make it $10. On the other side of it, that is A and B side, or left and right side. You registered another person. The same thing, they pay you that. That will give you $20 as a start bonus. What happens if these 2 people go to their own? Because you will not get, if you get a 2 person, you don't just go home and stay. You don't just, if you start sleeping, if you are sure you get, they are ready to work. They are ready to do as you have done. Just teach them what you have done, and then you can go and sleep, and your money starts counting. Your money starts growing. And if your 2 people goes on to get their 2, remember they will earn the sponsoring bonus. You will earn a 2nd generation bonus because you sponsored these people and these people sponsor their own people. And what will company pay you there? They are going to pay you $2. On the other side, when they sponsor their own person, they are going to pay you $1.5 under the 3rd and 2nd generation. But from the 5th generation, you start earning $2 on each person until you get to until you get to the 8th generation, where they pay you $2.5 at 8th generation, $2.5 at 9th generation, and $3 at 10th generation. Remember, you are not the one that will build yourself to all this generation we are talking about. You are not the one that will build yourself. It is when your first generation it should be your point of contact. Your first generation, it should be your own effort. But the other ones will be the effort of you and the people that you have registered. Let's say you are somebody who can get more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody who people follows, somebody who people can trust, because there are people who have their image that people cannot trust them. That whatever they tell people, well, I don't know. Maybe they have done so many network and be telling people so many things that people are not seeing the evidence in them. They will not believe them. If you are somebody who can tell more than 2 persons about GTPS and they register, you have 2 options. The 2 options you have is that you can decide to be registering the people direct, which I heard our IT manager explain to us here. You can decide to be registering them direct. When you register them direct, remember that the system is asking you just for 2 persons. If you register them direct, the system will not put them as your 3rd person, but it will put them as you being sponsor of those people, and then place them down on your network, depending on where you want it. If you want it on the right side, you will tell the system, I want this person to be placed on my pays that person spillover bonus, and it also pay you your generation bonus. So whatever the person is falling on will depend on how much you are going to get. If the person fall on where the company, the system is paying $2, it means you are going to earn $10. If the system places the person where is paying 2.5, you are going to earn 10.5. If the system places the person where they are paying $3, it means you are going to earn $11 on that person. And one good thing about our system, this GTPS system, is that it's computerized, it's automatic. Everything we do here is automatic. Why we are having delay in some people registering that have not received their email, is like because the system is still new to us. There is no one that is, many of us are learning the system as at now, for now. But one main reason where this thing is happening is that, one, some people will give a wrong ID, a wrong email. Why this thing is attached to our email is because of hackers. If it goes direct to phone, you know, it is very easy for them to have access to your phone number. Some can even go to WhatsApp, change your phone number to become their own. So that is why we are not using only, why we even accept a phone number now is because of complaint. People are saying, I've not received my email, I've not received it. But when they come to office, we will find out that because they don't know. If the ID department just click on their email, they open their email, they just show them where it is. You know that some of them have received it far back, 1 month ago, 2 months, 2 weeks ago, or three weeks ago. But they'll be complaining, I've not seen. Some we give wrong email. Some when the one registering it is entering the registration, there might be a mistake, especially when it comes to the figure. The letter O. Some will put 0 as letter O. Some will put O as letter 0. You see? So all these things is causing us a lot of delay. Most of the time, we even tell the people, okay, let us create a new email, then do everything for you, and then send you all the particulars, all the details. Then you can now change your password. We found out that those ones that we are doing it like that, find it very easy. We finish everything for them, then send it to them. But once we are sending it to their email, only few knows what they will do. So please, as time goes on, we will be looking for another way of making things easy. So supposing it is done in the right way, one, immediately you are registering, the email is sent automatically. It doesn't take 1 day, it doesn't take 2, doesn't take 1 minute. A second is have sent. Immediately you enter your payment ID, it will reflect to the IT department, to the admin. It can only, admin says, give us, I think it's 24 hours. Am I right, IT manager? Is it 24 hours?
You are very correct, ma. 24 hours for confirmation.
Okay. So because there might be many requests that has come before your own. This one is not done automatically. It is now done by the admin department of GTPS. When they see your evidence of payment, they will have to confirm if the money is in the account, you know, before they pay. So there is security in this thing. So nobody can come in and tamper with our information. Nobody can come in and tamper with your own information. So it's security. If they don't do it like that, then anybody can do anything at any time. So please, bear with us as well. So once if you pass 24 hours or at least 48 hours, 2 days, you have not seen activation of your payment, then you can contact us. Either through the easiest way to contact us is through the WhatsApp group, because the agent who is in charge of that group you are will also see it and then forward it to the right department where it will be handled. So please, not when you register today, you want activation to be done. It will not be done. But your email, the message that will be sent for your email, for you to confirm your email, you will see a code, 6 digits. I think it's 6 digits, Abby. Am I right?
Yes, you're correct, my 6 digits.
Yes, 6 digits number that will be sent to your email. They want you to confirm your email so that the company will know that you are the right person using that using that email. So at the initial time, I think some people, some leaders were using their own email, registering their to register their members, which is not allowed. So when we discover that, we put a stop to that, so that an owner of the account will be the one assessing it. So these are the only things. So everything we are doing in this business is automatic. So once everything is done, immediately they activate your account. The upline will be paid. Likewise, when you register your own people, immediately your their own account is activated. You earn your money immediately. It's an instant payment. So we don't wait till end of the month. When you go to your dashboard, you see your money there. Maybe sometimes some people, you can even be checking your money every day. You see that your money is increasing instead of decreasing. We are telling people to pay 70,000. They will prefer to keep their money in the bank. They say, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me just give you. If you keep your money in the bank, how much will it get for you in a month? So many people that have money in their accounts in the bank, instead of your money to increase, it will be decreasing. I know when I have one Access Bank, I just opened the account for one purpose. I left 50,000 naira there. I've not asked to withdraw that 50,000, but each time they're sending me message how much I get, how much I have. That's how it's decreasing by the day. If I don't go withdraw the remaining ones of the whole 50,000 will go to them because of their monthly charges, their tax and other things, their service charge and other things that they're reducing until they make sure there's no money in the account again. But here in GTPS, we are telling you to pay only 70,000 naira for Nigerians. If you pay 70,000, your money starts to multiply. What are you going to do to get this money to multiply? It's just getting 2 persons. When you get your 2 persons and you encourage them to get 2 persons within 1 week of their registration, they will get their 2 persons. And they themselves will also encourage the people they have gotten to get their own person within 1 week. That is why we tell you that if you can do that sequentially, you both the people you register, we target 3 million in 10 weeks or more than that. Or in a shorter, no, not in a shorter time. It will take 10 weeks for somebody who is multiplying, duplicating itself, multiplying itself each week 2 by 2. By 10 weeks, your money will enter into 3 million. But if you are not able to do it in 10 weeks, that does not mean that you will not earn it. You will still earn it. Remember that there is no target in this our GTPS, just like multi-level product network. There is no limit. There is no time target. There is nobody is forcing you. But we ourselves, the pioneers, give ourselves that target. Because I cannot be doing something I will not have evidence to prove that what I'm doing is right. So if you are a pioneer, all of us that have joined now is a pioneer, because as at next year, more people will still join GTPS. You know, the time I was small, when they tell us that they are doing masquerade, that is, they are going to show masquerade in the market square or in a village square. Once we hear that time they are going to do masquerade, you know, that time every masquerade will come and be dancing and dancing. Everybody will be, you know, to entertain people. We will prepare early. Make sure we go and position ourselves in the right place where we are going to see all the masquerade that come. So that when they start telling the story, you will be the one to tell the story, Abi. That's what we used to do. So in this GTPS, we are calling you to place yourself in the right position. Please, it's not that people will, just like a multi-level marketing network, that is product network we are doing. There's no time that people join it that they will not benefit. because the people they know are not the people I know. I don't know how many million people we have. I think they say 150 million people we have in Nigeria, or more than that, or 200 million. We are not up to let's say 20 million in green life, which means we still have plenty of people to talk to. So the people I know are not the people you know, are not the people the other person know. So anytime, as far as there is no target, network program that we used to have problem with it, is network that gives targets. You know that if you don't make so and so from this time to this time, you will miss it. And if you miss it, either you start afresh or you go and look for another one to join. That's why we are getting angry with people who are living green life to join another network. No matter what is the challenge, there is no business that don't have its own challenge. There is no network company that don't have its own challenge. Even if they are getting their product in Nigeria, there will be a time that product will be scarce, because the plant they are using to do it has a season that is growing. So as you have joined GTPS now, you don't have anything to regret. Rather, you will help to build your network. You will help to build the business. You will help to announce this business both far and near, so that people will join. And so as they are joining, the business is growing, your network is growing, and you are making your benefits. Tell me, if you make that 3 million 2 times or 3 times in a year, is it not something you'll be rejoicing? It's something you'll be rejoicing. So, but you cannot sit down one place and let it happen. It is a mobile business. You can even stay in your house and do it. So people will tell you, I don't know person, I don't have people. Just open your contact. Tell me how many people you have in your phone contacts. At least if you don't have up to 50, you have up to 20. Contact those people. They might be your friends. They might be your school colleagues. They might be your workmates. They might be your colleagues in business. They might be your family members. They might be your age group. Whatever. Share it with them. By the time you share it with them, some may talk against it. Some even, but if you get 1 or 2 persons that will talk positive, you are in business. So please,